Hello my friends, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to another spring cleaning 2022 episode. This is episode 2 of my spring cleaning series, and today's going to be focused on the kitchen. I obviously have a lot that I need to get in here and get cleaned. I'm going to be doing some deep cleaning. I'm also going to be doing a little bit of decluttering of my pantry. It has definitely been needing to be gotten into and decluttered, so I'm going to be doing that as well. I hope you guys are enjoying the spring cleaning series. If you've not watched the first episode, I will have that linked in the tags above as well as in the description box. Make sure you go and check that out because I got that living room looking nice. But I've got a lot of work to do and I hope you guys are ready for it. So let's go ahead and get started. So I'm going to go ahead and get started by cleaning off this kitchen table, and I really need to get better about not just dumping things on here when I'm too lazy to put them away, because this table is really seen by almost every room of this house because our house is so small and it's open. I just don't like the look of it, and I really do need to get better about doing that. So I'm also going to go ahead and move on and unload this dishwasher. I actually put some forethought into it and ran the dishwasher the night before. That way I knew that everything was going to be clean and all I needed to do was put everything away. And I also wanted to mention that I finally found the Melamine Pioneer Woman bowls at Walmart. Of course, I had to go ahead and grab 4, and I went ahead and grabbed 2 of the same plates in the same pattern. I've only had like the robin egg pattern of the plates and never was able to find any of the bowls, and I'm so stinking excited because they're just beautiful for spring and the colors are just amazing. So I'm now going to go ahead and get into this cabinet. I'm going to be honest with you, we have stuff shoved in this cabinet that we just don't use. We don't eat it, we don't go through it, we don't even open that door and look at it. Since we use this pantry so much, that's basically where we keep everything. So I decided to go ahead and go through all of this and put it in a box and take it to our local food pantry. That way someone else can have this food and I don't feel bad about throwing anything away. And of course, obviously I've got some music going and I'm going to be dancing throughout the video. I also wanted to say that if this is your first time here, if you're finding me through the search of spring cleaning, welcome. My name is Mandy, and I'm so glad that you decided to stop and watch this video today. I've also gotten a few new subscribers since my last video. If you guys are returning, welcome. Thank you so much for your support. But you guys, this kitchen was definitely nasty. I'm going to be wiping down all of my cabinets, above the refrigerator, above this pantry. It is so dusty and dirty. It was definitely time. These windows are going to get done too. So I'm super excited to get this room done for you today, and I hope you needed the motivation. But let's just go right on in and jump into this mess. And I hope you guys are cleaning along with me. Go ahead and let me know in the comments if you're cleaning along with me today too.
You say you're tired, you don't want to fight, but I've been wondering if everything's alright. You say you love me, and that's all fine, but it's like I'm missing the passion in your eyes. Am I right? I ain't gonna let it get to me. I will keep it straight, won't make a scene, keep it clean. So just tell me where this goes. Now can you tell me if we're just killing time? Just tell me what you're thinking of. Don't feel right, it's like I want us to go on, but
So after I got most of the stuff loaded back into the pantry, I quickly remembered, oh yeah, I have a whole empty cabinet up there. So I decided to go ahead and make sure that I had all of the cans in the cabinet. And I also took out a bunch of the boxed items and put them in there too. That way I could kind of keep the pantry just for like snacks and, little things like that we reach for quite often. And I honestly don't really feel like I needed to do a whole bunch of like containers or anything like that, only because it's such a small pantry and I feel like it takes up a lot of space. I did end up taking out that big wire basket that I used to keep all the chips in. I just felt like it was just in the way and taking up too much space. So if I had like a larger walk-in pantry, of course, I would do all of the beautiful containers and things like that and make everything all nice and beautiful. But this is literally just a tiny little pantry in the kitchen, so I really didn't want to waste a lot of that space. But everything looks so much better. Honestly, it was just chaotic every time we opened up these doors. And I also feel a lot better that I was able to box up some things and take them to the food pantry. I always want to make sure that before I throw anything out that somebody else can use them. So the next thing I'm going to do is go ahead and get my little pine sol concoction together with some hot water and start to wipe down these cabinets. I honestly did not know how gross these cabinets were until I got right up on them and decided to go ahead and make sure that they were all cleaned off. I probably should do this more often than every spring. It literally doesn't take any time at all, so I think I'm going to try to start to incorporate this into like my weekly cleaning. Just give every cabinet a good quick wipe down. It also makes everything in here smell so good too.
How did we end up here in the corner looking like enemies? We used to be the team people talk about, what a chemistry. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of. How can you be so calm around me when I act desperately? You used to be the one getting crazy when I'd be hard to reach. I can see it in your eyes. You don't wanna talk anymore. I wanna get so numb while we enemies. No, you don't mind the way I stutter my words. You know exactly what it means and how it hurts. Oh, I can't believe you're here. Can't get any worse. No, no. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. Just get me out of here. I just wanna get out of here. I find it so hard to breathe. Cause when you get too close, I lose my way and I freeze. I wish you knew what power you have over me. But now it's so hard to breathe. Just get me out of here. I can't believe you're here. Can't get anywhere.
So now that we've got the cabinets all cleaned, I decided to go ahead and check that little filter thing in, I don't know what it's called, that little thing that's inside the dishwasher. And I've seen a lot of people clean those out, and I was fully expecting that to be disgusting because I have never cleaned that out. And we've had this dishwasher for, I don't know, like a year and a half, maybe almost 2 years, maybe not that long, but I've never cleaned it out before. And I was kind of, I don't know. I don't want to say upset, but it was really clean. So I guess that means that my dishwasher is really doing its job and it wasn't that nasty. But I was fully expecting that to be disgusting. So I went ahead and left that clip in there. That way you guys can check yours. Let me know if you've ever cleaned yours out before, but I'll definitely be checking it again. So the dishwasher was pretty clean. I didn't have to do anything in there, but I went ahead and decided to get anything out of my oven. I recently cleaned this out not too long ago, and our oven doesn't normally get that dirty that quickly. So I just really wanted to get in there and give it a quick wipe down. But on the other hand, this microwave, guys, it was so gross. I definitely did need to get in here and get this thing situated.
You and I, we are so random. You bring the darkness to the light, split the atom. I ignore the fact that this will never last. Your words come out so soothing that I forget that this thing is confusing. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Me and you got that good, yeah, but I'm running like I'm lost in the woods, yeah. I don't really care, cause I just like it here. Me and you can't get enough, no, you know, acted, but I know this is a bluff, though. Having such a blast, but don't ask where my head is at. Cause I'm cruising through the rush of us. I don't care about love, just need your touch. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe, vibe. Want you to be my vice, 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 vice. I'm all about your vibe, vibe,
So I absolutely love clean windows, but I do not love cleaning the windows. And I must say having these tilt windows definitely do help. And also that steamer, I cannot talk about that enough. Now that I've pulled that back out this year, I honestly just don't remember that I have it. And in my last video, I used it in the windows and it just really helps so much to break up that dirt. Now, this window back behind the sink was not bad at all because I just recently put that new shade in there. And when I did that, I actually cleaned out that window when I did it. So that definitely helped as well. So now I'm going to get into this little cabinet here that really has no purpose other than to irritate the bejesus out of me. So we like to keep like all of our wraps and foils and sandwich bags and all that stuff in here, but the cabinet is so deep that things just get lost in here all the time. So I wanted to go through, see if I can compact any of the boxes. And I also found this little organizer from Walmart. I think it was like $12. And honestly, in theory, it should work and it should help. But because the cabinet is so deep that anything that you slide onto those little racks right there, they just kind of fall back behind it because there's not a back to it. So I don't know how long that's going to stay in there. I'm probably going to get irritated with it and take it out, but for now that's where it's at. I think I'm going to get online maybe at Lowe's or Amazon or something and see if I can find one of the ones that you actually drill into the cabinet and you just slide out. So if you have any suggestions for things like that, definitely let me know, because again, I don't know how long that thing is going to stay in there. But the next thing that I wanted to do is go ahead and make sure that Bodhi's bowls are nice and clean. I definitely do this like every week, so it was time for me to do it again. Let me know if you guys put yours in the dishwasher. I thought about it and Ruben was like, that's disgusting. And I'm like, well, it's a dishwasher. It will get everything clean and sanitized, right? Right. You guys back me up on that? Let me know if you do the same thing.
I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. I'm trying to make this darkness go away. I'll paint with colors and I'll sing until my lungs give out. I'm gonna let the sun shine in today. And I will leave my windows open so that I can hear the sound of people talking and the wind blowing in the trees. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day. I'm gonna let the past be filled with smoke. And I will try to fix what has been broken. And take this weight off my shoulders, 'cause I know yesterday ain't coming back. I'm gonna let the past stay in the cold. I will listen to the ocean, let its unsaid words be spoken. And I'll let my mind be carried by the waves. Oh, I will open up my eyes so I can see the light. Oh, and I'll try to spread my wings so I can fly. Oh, and the darkness starts to fade. Feels like things are gonna go my way. I'm gonna let the sun shine in the day.
So now that I've got a nice, clean, and sanitized sink, I can finally put out my little Scrub Daddy caddy. I've been searching for this for so long, and I finally just got it off of Amazon, and I went ahead and threw away all of my old sponges and put a brand new one up there too. I'm so excited for this. I don't know why little things like this just get me excited, but now we're going to go ahead and move on to this disgusting floor. So what that calls for is me taking all of this furniture out. Now, I'm not going to move the table because that thing weighs about 1,000 pounds, but I'm going to go ahead and get the chairs out, the trash can, also the plants and everything else. And of course I have to block Bodhi into the the living room. Otherwise, you guys know he's going to be right at my tail and I'm not going to be able to get this floor cleaned. But I'm going to go ahead and start by getting it vacuumed, and then I'm going to get my mop and everything else out to get this nice and clean. So I did show just a couple little clips of me getting the baseboards wiped down. I did use my mop for that because, hey, it's right there. Work smarter, not harder, right? But I didn't film like all the baseboards because I figured, you know what to do. It is what it is. But I definitely did get all of that stuff clean too, and it feels so much nicer.
Let me feel your love again, 'cause I've been
take me to a different place. Just the two of us, and we can stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. 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 All that time away from you, I didn't think I'd make it without you by my side. Let me feel your love again. Just the two of us, and we could stay up all night, kissing under streetlights, doing what we want to, doing what we need to do, staying up all night. Everything is alright. Oh, I wanna be with you. Oh, I wanna be with you. Let me be that someone who can hold your hand. I don't even know if you can understand how you make me feel. I got you in my head. Oh, I wanna be with you. I wanna be with you.
So as you can see, Bodhi and I are so excited this room is finally finished. Everything looks and smells so much better. I hope today's video gave you some motivation to get some of your spring cleaning done. Don't forget to come back to watch the rest of the series. But for now, I gotta go. I love you and appreciate you, and I'll see you next time. Bye.